Hi guys, this is Michelle with Let's Radiate, and today I am reviewing Nozbe. I'm assuming that's how it's said. It's not a very intuitively pronounceable name, which is a project and task manager. I think it's based on the Getting Things Done system. I'm not 110% for sure. And before I really hop into the review, I wanted to give you a quick disclaimer. So you might have already seen the review on Productive. I did, and if you've been reading the blog, you saw that I had narrowed down my finalist to, I thought it was going to be like High Task, Nozbe, and Wonderkit. And then Productive is a strong contender too. And what I actually decided to do is that instead of trying each of these things for a week, a full week, I decided that I would do sort of a quick and dirty, nitty-gritty review of each of them, and then jump in and used one that seemed like it would work the best for me after my quick and dirty review, just to have something fully functioning that I could use, knowing that it was not temporary, because having all of my systems up in the air was driving me crazy. So I'm reviewing Nozbe, I'm going to review Wonderkit, and then I'll pick one of those, use it for a couple weeks, and let you know how I'm using it after I've used it for a little while. With all of that said and done, this is what it looks like. It's not a gorgeous design, but you know, it's doable. It's nice and clean, and everything is very large and easy to find. I hate those checkboxes that are like a quarter of this size and you have to click 4 times before you even get the freaking checkbox. You can also change the color code. This was on blue because, shock of all shocks, blue is my favorite color. There's also gray, which is this, and then there's green, which is, that's gonna load in a second, this, and green is the default. I like blue because blue is my favorite color. So the way it works is that there's your inbox, which I believe are tasks that have not been assigned to a project, and then I've set up 2 sample projects. So for my birthday party project, for example, you can go here and I've got choose playlist, find venue, and make guest list. Well, making the guest list would probably be the first step, so I'm going to star that since that shows up as next actions. And I think I'm going to add a note for choose playlist. So I have a note to self about the playlist, and then when I click down there, you can see the comment later. When you click and expand the task, you see all this stuff, context, for which you can choose home, computer, errands, waiting for, or you can add a new context, the date due. Let's add that to Saturday. By the way, guys, my birthday is until September, so don't get all excited or anything. You can give it a specific time if you want, or you can just leave it all day. And then you can choose, you know, repeat every day, weekday, week, da-da-da-da-da-da. So you can make it repeat. There is also this really handy notes feature. You can add notes down here. I'm not going to actually add notes because I don't have anything to say. You can also choose files and upload files, and there's this neat functionality of combining with Evernote or Dropbox or Box.net. To see what the notes look like, I'll go back over to here. You know, that's obviously not the most intelligent sample note, but there's a sample note there. You can do it. You can add, if you'll look down here, you can see that you can add bold or italic or even hyperlinks, I believe. And then when you go to the calendar view, which is over here, you'll see that it shows up this. You can synchronize it with Google Calendar, which is really cool. I haven't tested that functionality, just like I haven't tested Evernote or Dropbox or anything else. But if all of these things work flawlessly, they are really cool. And then you can see that I have this planned for a specific day. It's really easy to drag and drop, or I can just assign it to this week instead of giving it a specific day. I like this because even though it's a list instead of the way I like it, that's like a calendar or a vertical based view. Since the tasks are so big, it's a little more intuitive and a little easier to see everything at a glance. I also really like that everything is drag and drop. It's super, I mean, you can drag and drop the projects, you can drag and drop the task, you can drag and drop notes, all of this stuff. Also, you can do time tracking. You can Let's see. Yeah, sorry, you can do time tracking. I'm not sure. I'll look up how to do it. But you can estimate the amount of time that you're going to spend on something and then track the actual amount of time. And if any task turns something big, like for example, I have create marketing plan for launch. That's not a task, guys, that's a project. So if you are brainstorming and typing stuff down and then you realize that something needs to be converted to a project, you can just do that. And then voila, it's 2 clicks and you have a project. So that's Nozbe, the unintuitively pronounced name. And I really like it. I'm not sure if it'll be the one I'll test out because I haven't really tried WonderKit yet, but it's a pretty cool tool, and I think that it's probably going to be something really useful for the majority of people. The 5 project plan is free. There's a personal plan for only one user. Let's see what it is. Unlimited projects or context, 1 gigabyte of file storage, and enhanced security. That's a little unnerving. That's only $10 a month or $7.50 a year. Or if you have like a family or business or a team or whatever, there's other upgrade options. And I think there's an app for iPhone and iPad, and I think those are like $2 or $3. So they're money, but that's not really a lot of money. So that's Nozbe. Let me know if you have any questions, thoughts, comments, concerns, or if there's anything else you want to see me review. Thanks, and have a great day.